China Open. Of course, they are defending champions with Chen. Seeing Chen, who's also playing with somebody else these days since the Paris Olympics. And here comes Li Yulim and Shin Seung-chan, who themselves used to play with different partners. None other than Baekana and Lee So-hee, in fact. And Ornicha and Sukita from Thailand, who have yet to really make an impact this year. No significant results, but that can all change right here if they put in a very good performance. 1-0 is the head-to-head. Last time they played was at the Thailand Open, and that was a straight games win for Lee and Shin.
Who was serve? Lee serve.
That is Chan Puyen.
Receive. Ornicha. Side.
Like Priyan Adir Singer should be in the service judge position. Yes, I can see that he is, and you will soon. So Li Yulim, 24 years old now, so not really the veterans that I think they are. And as you can see, she played with Baekana before and has reached as high as world number 15. Well, they were out in the first round last year, Lee and Shin. This year's been a bit different for them. Quarterfinalists in Hong Kong. Thailand, they were third at the Korea Open. Second at the Malaysia Masters. Quarterfinalists at the Badminton Asia Championships. So it's been a pretty good run for them. As you can see, just 16 years old for Sukita Suwachai. Ranked 88 in the world, and it's only been a couple of places higher with a partner who's right here. Ornicha Jongsathapornparn, 25 years old. So she would be the experienced partner in this very young partnership. No prizes for guessing which of these pairs is the favorite today. Has to be Li Yulim and Shin Seung-chan. And it would be a great headline indeed if Ornicha and Sukita could overturn them.
Ready to play?
Well, I guess Thailand will be looking for new pairs. Certainly looks like their established pairing of Kitty Tarakul and Jongsathapornparn have now retired after the Olympics. Haven't really seen them around. I'm guessing so, but there hasn't been any official announcement. Chan Puyen in the umpire's chair. There's confirmation of that, and that is Priya Adir Singer from Sri Lanka for the service judge for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Ornicha Jongsathapornparn and Suwachai, Thailand. And on my left, Li Yulim and Shin Seung-chan, Korea. Li Yulim to serve to Ornicha Jongsathapornparn. Love all. Play.
So as we get underway.
Service over. 1, love.
It's Lee and Shin. They're going to have to assert themselves in this first game.
2 love. Service over. 1, 2.
And they're beginning to do that now. Well, it didn't take them long after a couple of opening mistakes. And now
3, 2.
beginning to push through. Korean pair are going to benefit, of course, from the fact that this young pair are going to make a lot of unforced errors, that's for sure. And if they can just keep themselves consistent, then it shouldn't be too difficult a task for them.
4. Service over. 3, 4. Service over. 5, 3. Service over.
Guilty of their own mistakes right now.
5. Service over. 6, 4.
Nice return there by
Service over.
Tsukita.
5, 6.
Jumped on that early. Well, certainly playing with a lot of verve. But mistakes still creeping in.
6, all. Service over. 7, 6.
Well, this is probably the closest that Onicha and Sukita have been. And as that goes out, Lee and Shin
6.
pulling away once again. And as they close into the mid-game interval, very slowly beginning to find a decent rhythm that we know that they have.
Service over. 7, 9.
Oh, I think to the neutral observer who's never seen this pair before, I have to say they've done pretty well.
Service over. 10, 8.
But Lee and Shin closing in on this mid-game interval. And in the end,
11, 8. Interval.
nice easy shot right down the middle and makes all the difference. So, 11-8, but not the comprehensive destruction that you would have thought would happen. The Thai pair certainly holding their own. Suwachai single-handedly taking on this point. Onicha now steps in. But as I said, it's not been an easy run in any way for the Koreans.
10, 11. Wipe the clock, please. Line judge. Come. Shin, show her where to wipe. Line judge. Yeah. Thank you. Onicha. 10, 11.
Left well there by Shin.
Service over. 12, 10.
And while it has been a spirited effort by the Thai pair, they have never been in the lead. Has to be said, and Lee and Shin have at least managed to keep that ahead, even if it's just been 1 point. There's another great chance it's gone begging.
14-10.
Good fast hands
Service over.
from Onicha.
14.
Ready for anything that was coming her way. Jumps in fact. Takes control of that.
Service over. 15-11. Service over. 12-15. Lee, show it. Thank you.
So still maintaining that 3-point buffer.
12-15.
Certainly looking good for this first game. Again, that's a classic example of how this young Thai pair have managed to outfox
13.
Lee and Shin on
15.
certain occasions. That one had Shin absolutely flying across the court trying to retrieve that. Didn't work out.
Thank you.
Has not been the easiest of runs for them, that's for sure.
Shin to receive. 13-15. Service over. 16-13.
But inevitably, you could say, Lee and Shin making their way towards the end of this game. So, 7 game points in the end. They have had to fight for them. Certainly not been easy.
Game.
And they only needed 1 in the end.
First game won by Li Yulin and Sing Song Chan, 21-13.
지금처럼 마찬가지야. 그냥 너무 쉽게 안 올라가면 그냥 눌러주고 세게 치고 하지. 어? 대학 드라이브 같은 거 좀 조심하고, 뭐지? 지금 다 괜찮아. 유림이도 여기 좀 잘 나가니까 또 생각해야 돼. 어차피
뒤에 가면 수비 나가니까
좀 짜고 한다 생각해. 툭툭 올려야 돼. 뭐 올릴 때 그렇지. 그리고 칠 때도 마찬가지.
그거 큰 거 아니야.
딴 거 없어. 괜찮아. 잘하고 있어.
뒤에 무조건 잘라야 된다.
집중해서.
불안할 거 없어. 그래도 뒤로 쫙 나가.
ว่ามันก็มีถูกบ้างผิดบ้างถูกบ้างผิดบ้างก็ยังดีไม่ใช่ถูกบ้างถูกน้อยกว่าผิดถูกไหมเองเปลี่ยนถูกให้มันเยอะกว่าผิดเองก็ชนะพูดง่ายนะถูกไหมเข้าใจพูดง่ายนะสุดท้ายมันคือบังคับตัวเองได้บังคับลูกได้จะทำอะไรที่จะทำอะไรบอกให้ดักสู้แต่สุดท้ายก็โยนแม่งเลยพอเขาบีบลงมาก็โยนเลยไม่พยายามจะเล่นต่อไม่พยายามจะเล่นต่อก่อนเล่นยากไม่ได้ว่าแต่พยายามเล่นเข้าใจป่ะไม่ได้ว่าอะไรเล่นยากเล่นไม่เกี่ยวบอกว่าพยายามเล่นถูกป่ะเองต้องพยายามเยอะพยายามที่จะทำในสิ่งที่เราจะต้องทำเขาไม่ให้ทำมันมีคนขัดกันอยู่
So back on court, and hopefully they're going to try and break down Jongsathapornparn and Suwachai a little bit easier in the second game. They were playing on the better side of the court as well.
Second game, love all. Play. Service over, 1 love.
Much better start from
Love.
Onicha and Sukita.
Service over, 1-2.
A little bit closer in the second game so far.
Service over, 3-2.
Nice from Onicha. Finds the backcourt well.
5-2.
And playing that Slightly better side of the court, very well at the moment. And this their first
6,
lead of the match.
2.
And they don't seem to be letting it slip away.
It's over. 3, 6.
Well, Lee and Shin really have a lot of work to do now.
Court. Service over. 7, 3.
Oh, how quickly things can change. A nice reset there by Sukita.
Court.
And they're going to get that point too.
3.
Even though it was out, it was Lee Yulim who faltered.
Thank you. Shin. Tower. Eight, 3.
Well, we've seen the significant difference
Service over.
in terms of point scoring on both ends.
8.
That's certainly playing into this great run from Sukita and Onicha in the second game. Lee and Shin struggling a little from this end. And that's a big
Service
mistake
over.
from Lee Yulim.
9, 4. Grab the court. Grab the court. Hey! Thank you. Thank you, line judge. Onicha. 9, 4. It's over. 5, 9.
So 5-9, got the serve back. Certainly facing stiffer competition here in the second game.
6, 9.
Well, Lee and Shin have seemed to have found their feet here in the second game after being assaulted, really, in the opening parts of this game by Onicha and Sukita. But it was always going to be the case that this young Thai pair are going to find some consistency problems. A lot of unforced errors coming their way. That was nice from Onicha.
10, 7.
Onicha again with big power at the back, follows it through.
11-7, interval.
And they are up 11-7 at the break. Not only did they get their first lead, but now their first lead at the interval as well.
มันเป็นลูกช้ามาเขาดันใส่เราพอ ดันใส่เราปุ๊บเราก็ต้องโยนพอโยนไปปุ๊บก็โยนไม่ถึงหลังอีกเพราะฉะนั้นเริ่มทำแล้วก่อนเนี่ยก็ทำแล้วก่อนอยู่ดีไปวางไว้เล่นลูกช้าตายครับเข้าใจไหมดูดิสีแดงมันอยู่ตรงไหนนั่นตรงไหนแทงไปไหนนู่นไปไหนรับได้เต็มไม้เต็มมือก็เอาเลยไม่ใช่กลัวออกฝั่งนี้ไม่ต้องกลัวออกฝั่งนี้ท่านตีออกหลังไปเลยตียังออกหลังเต็มข้อแล้วเวลาเขาเสิร์ฟหลังมาเซตไม้ดีๆแค่ข้อกันก็พอแล้วเตรียมต่อ
11-7. Play.
Well, they got their first lead, and they have been certainly performing better in the second game, but can they steal the second game and force a third? That's the question at hand.
12-7.
They've certainly done enough to rattle the vastly more experienced pair of Lee and Shin.
Service over. 8-12.
And they might not be that far back, just 4 points. But the way Sukita and Onicha have started playing in the second game, that might still be enough. Again, Sukita with a great shot down the middle.
Service over. 13-8. Service over. 9-14.
Again, great shot by Onicha.
Service over. 15-9.
He might be too far ahead now.
Service
The
over.
world number 88 pair,
10-15.
15-10 up on the world number 24 ranked pair. And it has been fully deserved.
Hey! 11-15.
Still a chance for Lee and Shin to do this in two, but they're going to have to up their energy and tempo right now, if that's going to happen.
Service over. 16-11.
Point by point, step by step. They're edging towards what for them would be a landmark in itself.
17-11.
For Sukita Suwachai, just 16 years old and ranked 88 in the world, to even take a game off Lee and Shin, that would be good enough. But who's to say that they then can't go on
11.
do a lot more. But it has been a remarkable turnaround in terms of confidence and enthusiasm from the youngsters. And still mistakes coming from Shin.
19-11.
And that's what's really let them in. So they are 2 points away from securing that landmark first game. And then it's going to be a shootout in the third if they get there, and it should get there at 19-11. They've made a lot less mistakes in this second game. And Onicha, as she is doing right now from the backcourt, has been powering through. Right down the middle. And that is 9
20,
game points.
Game point 11. Wipe the clock, please.
Well, as we've seen all day, we should be getting to a third game now, and the drift pattern is so significant that the change of ends
20,
at the third
game point
mid-game
11.
interval is really going to make the difference here, as it did with Suwachai and Christo Popov, as it did with Go Zifei
12,
against Chen
20.
and Liu in the men's doubles. In fact, it's only Go Sun-Huat and Siobhan Lai that managed to control both sides of the court well enough to take that win in straight games over Terry and Jessica from Singapore. For everybody else, they've had to
13, 20.
really struggle at times with the drift, especially at this bottom side, this lower side of the court. Well, if they come back from here, I would be very, very impressed. Lee and Shin, they've just made too many errors.
Game.
And that is, in fact, game. So, 21-13.
Second game won by Onicha Jongsathapornparn and Suwachai. 21-13. 1 game all.
ดูได้อยู่ฝั่งนี้ทำเกมไม่ได้ออกแรงขนาดมีลมจำไว้ไม่ได้เสียแรงเลยไม่งั้นไม่ทันเหนื่อยเลยใช่ปะเพราะมันได้เสียง่ายเกมเนี้ยต้องทำแบบเมื่อกี้ที่เองเล่นเข้าหาตัววางเพื่อต้องการบุกสายตกเร็วไม่ได้เกี่ยวกับขาเพื่อนตก
공 안 나가니까 세게 치고 해.
여기다 조금 올라가야 돼 먼저, 그렇지? 어? 미스만 좀 줄이고, 그렇지? 드라이브나 이런 거는 뭐 지금 어려운 게 없단 말이야. 그냥 우리가 그냥 하던 대로 그냥 하면 된단 말이야. 그렇지? 승창이가 조금 더 뒤에서 움직여야 돼. 가만히 있으면 안 돼. 그러니까 너 것만, 너 앞으로 오는 것만 갇히면 안 된단 말이야. 조금 더 생각하고 쳐줘야지, 그렇지? 승창이가 알지? 처음부터, 알았지? 그래?
잘하고 있어. 그래서 우리 골 아끼면서 실수만 줄이면서 그냥 똑같아.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So Lee and Shin back on court with a lot to prove. In the eye of the neutral, they should have been straight through this match like a hot knife through butter, but they faced a lot of opposition. Of course, had
Love all. Play.
problems of their own as well in terms of unforced errors. Now it's important for them on the better side of the court that they
It's over.
pick up as
1
many points as
love.
they can before the interval and the change, because they have not been performing on the other side. Sukita with a nice touch up at the front. Onicha couldn't follow it up.
Love.
under pressure again, Lee and Shin.
It's over.
But their usually solid defense is a little bit flawed today.
Suwachai challenges call
First
in.
challenge of the third game. That's
Challenge
in.
unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
Well,
Two.
probably worth a try for them.
Play. Service over. 3-2.
Very fast tempo to the points again. Late from
Service
Shin.
over. 3-all.
Oh, with no disrespect to Shin Suwachai, but she has been the weaker part of the team. That was proved again. Very late to that shot, and even then didn't get a decent take on it. And that's out. I'll be happy with that. So
Because
still
Suwachai challenges call out.
second challenge from the Thai pair. Of course, if they lose this challenge, then they're going to have no challenges left for the rest of this match.
Correction in.
Well, that one worked out for them.
4-3.
That was well spotted.
Play.
So they take the lead.
Five, 3.
Again, Sugita doing very well at the net. And again, very fast play. This time Shin places that perfectly just over the shoulder.
4-5.
Made it very difficult to retrieve for Onicha.
Shin on court. Lee was good. 4-5.
Such an important serve for the Koreans. And even though they had the serve, they're again struggling. Can't seem to break through. Great movement by Sugita to let Onicha get into the right position. But it's a mistake by the young 16-year-old
5 all.
right at the end of a very long rally. She has been on fire though, Suwachai. Always going to be an easy kill for Suwachai. It came back so high.
6, 5.
Well, so far in this third game, they've certainly been the pair that have been playing with a little bit more confidence. Certainly accuracy. And I did say at the start, if there was an upset win for them, that would be the headline of the day, really, against Lee and Shin. And that headline hasn't been
7, 5.
taken off the front page just yet. Shin.
It's over. 6, 7.
What's in?
Service over. 8, 6.
So for the first time, third game, 2-point lead. And what's very worrying for Lee and Shin is they're going to be moving to the slightly worse part of the court.
Thank you, line judge. 8, 6.
At the interval. And that is now just 3 points away. Shin with 2 great opportunities to kill that off. In the end, it was a mistake going out wide.
Service over.
That makes a difference.
7, 8.
Well, they're just not getting enough control off the serve right now. And the Thai defense has been good enough. Bit loose on attack there.
8, all.
Ties it up at 8 apiece. You can just see there, Lee having to chase that shot, and well left by Shin.
9, 8.
But it certainly hasn't been going according to plan for them. And now it's very much reactive badminton. great shot from Suwachai into that right side
8.
front court. Onicha did enough that time to force the error.
Service over. 9, 10. And judge, wipe the clock, please.
So no one with a significant advantage as we move towards the mid-game interval. It's just a 1 point away now. So for the third time today, we're going to see a shootout in the third, the last portion of the match.
Nine, 10.
Liu Lim almost crashed us into one of the cameras.
All.
10 all. Everything playing into the strategy of the Thai pair right now. And Lee and Shin very much staring down the barrel. So fast, but just not accurate that time.
11, 10, interval.
So 11-10 at the break. And Lee and Shin will now change to the other end of the court. Hopefully, luck's going to be a bit better.
앞에서 다 잡는다 생각을 하면 안 되는 거야. 뒷사람은 그냥 빠지는 거 생각을 해야지. 빠지는 무조건 요즘 이제 지금 움직여야 돼. 계속 움직여야 돼. 그러면 알지. 딱 거기서 드라이브나 이런 거는 우리가 그대로 그냥 하면 된단 말이야. 알지? 여기 잘 나가면 신경 쓰지 마.
So both pairs back on court for the last phase of action.
Play.
And the young Thai pair still very much in with a chance of taking this match and moving into the second round at the expense of Liu Lim and Shin Suwachai. Another great pattern to play. Just too much for young Suwachai. Well, if they're going to show their experience anywhere, it's got to be now for Lee and Shin. That's in.
Service over. 11, 12.
No contest, no challenge.
Shin, do not celebrate before the shutter lands.
Certainly getting to an emotional time for the Koreans. Mistake there from
Service
Suwachai.
over. you. Thank you, line judge. 13-11. Okay.
Well, they're looking at each other in disbelief. They really can't
13.
understand how they managed to throw that point away. But that's been happening a lot during this match. They've been letting their opponents back in just when you think everything is going well. That's nice from Lee Yulim.
Service over. 14-12.
Who has been the stronger part of the Korean partnership for sure. And a mistake there means that they now have a precious three-point lead.
Return the shuttle. Onicha. Return the shuttle.
Again, great coverage from Sukita. Pushes it long in the end.
16-12.
Well, maybe the power has come out. The comeback is over, maybe. They're now 4 points behind. And perhaps that fire that we've seen might now just be
Service over. 13.
extinguished a little.
16.
유림아
Saying
잘했어
that,
잘했어 그렇게 시작해야
mistake
돼.
from the Koreans.
자 이제 하나씩.
This serve is going to be key. It's absolutely controlled from Lee Yulim right from the start.
17-13.
So 17-13.
It's okay.
And finally, as we approach the hour mark, it looks like the Koreans might
Line judge.
have just,
Line judge. Line judge.
well, saved themselves a lot of difficult questions if they can win this. Remember that this was the pair, Shin Seung-chan and Lee Yulim, that respectively played with Baek Han-na and Lee So-hee previously.
17-13.
So they've hit top 20, top 15. They know that kind of pressure in play. And this would be a great embarrassment for them if they did lose this third game, especially to a world-ranked 88 pair.
It's over. 14-17.
It's not over yet. 3 points ahead. But these next 3 points they have to really take care of. Shin came in a bit too early.
15-17.
And Shin again
16,
is the weak
17.
point. That's been happening too much for Shin Seung-chan. One point back.
17
She looks
all.
desperately at her partner, but that's not going to change the scoreline.
Quick power only. You spray?
Well, Have to say that's probably the perfect time to call for a medical timeout. And she has. Break the rhythm of what looked like a very good run of points for Jongsathapornparn and Suwachai. Well, the cynical would call it gamesmanship, but I like to think that perhaps there is something very much wrong with her elbow, and that's why she's been the weaker part of the team. But we'll never know. Back on court, 17 all.
Take your line, judge.
Could be a very, very big 4 points for this young Thai pair.
17 all.
And that's the first of them.
18-17.
Liu Lim trying to console her partner. Difficult backhand for Sukita. 18 all. Shin this time delivers.
19-18.
Still too close to call. 19-18. A little bit confused. Oh, what a rally that was. I think it's gone long. Challenge coming from Suwachai.
19
No.
all.
I saw a hand go up, but she's going to run with 19 all. Well, as I said, it's been the theme of the day. Christo Popov was 2 points away from beating Wang Suwei. Chenbo Yang and Liu Yu 2 points away from beating Go Zifei and Nurazidin in the third. And now we've got a very young Thai pair that are 2 points away from possibly the biggest scalp of their careers so far. No significant results for this young Thai pair all year. So that's a nervous service, and that is a first match point.
19.
Well, they were lucky, very lucky. Mistake there by Sugita in the end. And after 61 minutes, somehow Liu Lim Shin have come through to the second round.
Match won by Li Yuyin and Sing Song Chan. 21-13, 13-21, 21-19.
What a great effort from Onicha and Sakita. And lucky days for Shin and Li. And there's confirmation of it. 21-13, 13-21, 21-19, and it's the Korean pair through to the second round. So welcome back to our coverage of the China Open 2024 from this wonderful stadium, the Changzhou Olympic Sports Center, Xincheng Gymnasium. This is where all the action's been happening. And as you can see, it's been some great matches so far. Next is the men's singles. Li Zijia making his return to China as world number 3.